So today, lads, we have a crazy, crazy article from Yahoo Sports. The story is by Sportsnot. Um, that is where I think it came from, and it is from. It's on Yahoo Sports. It is from Rusty Weiss, and I'm gonna be honest here. It kind of makes sense. It kind of makes sense. Like you've got here where it says here, Sky players were sick of Angel Reese as locker room relief hits after trade. But at the same time, like, I don't think she wanted to be there either. She publicly criticized the franchise. I'm not settling for the same shit we did this year. She told Chicago Tribune at the time, we have to go with good players. We have to get great players. That's a non-negotiable. Ironically, it looks like they're getting great players. She's just not one of them. But I've said this with the whole situation when it comes to like the Sky looking like they're about to sign Skylar Diggins. There is a headache that's involved with it, and you have to weigh up. And there's a headache that's involved with all of these, whether it's playing with the Fever, whether it's playing with the Sky, whether it's playing with the Wings. There's a headache involved in all of it. And the question is are you okay with the headache? Because if things are going badly, it's the worst place in the world to be. If things are going well, it's the best place in the world to be. And things since about 15 games into a rookie season, things surrounding Angel Reese have been a disaster. At least the Fever have been competent. I'm not going to say they've been good. They've been over 84 games. They're like they're 4 games above 500. So they've been competent. They've been solid. Whereas the Chicago Sky have been pathetic. And when you've got a player like Angel Reese, who has got crazy fans on Twitter, who whatever players you're bringing in, like it's going to be fully crazy with all the social media stuff. And if you have ever listened to Kelsey Mitchell talking about Caitlin Clark, where the whole thing was like we thought she was going to be this, but she wasn't bigger than the program. She just wanted to build what we have. Angel Reese, from the moment she set foot in Chicago, made it clear she was bigger than the program. Made it clear it was her team. Made it clear. And by the way, there's nothing wrong with that. That's the type of personality Angel Reese is. She made it clear she was larger. It was her team. Whereas, it's funny, a lot of fans of Caitlin probably take a bit of a knock at Caitlin Clark, that she just accepts everyone in the organization calling it Kelsey Mitchell's team, or calling it Leah Boston's team, or saying that they would start their team with Leah Boston. And all the crap that even Christy Side said about Angel Reese, or Caitlin Clark. Like, I mean this. What Christy Side did before Caitlin Clark dribbled the basketball, you're like, this is fucking mental. Like, that would never happen. But that's the thing where it's like, you weigh up the pros and the cons. Like, DeWanna Bonner came in because she thought, oh, this is great, they have all these fans. And then she didn't and the funny thing was, it wasn't, the Fever fans going at DeWanna Bonner on social media. It was literally, the reason why DeWanna Bonner left the Fever is that she couldn't take the fact that the Angel Reese fans and the Alyssa Thomas fans, and probably Alyssa Thomas herself, questioned her. Like, she couldn't handle the fact that the quote-unquote old WNBA fans were the ones attacking her. The people that used to celebrate her now attacked her just because she was a member of the Fever. Whereas someone like a Sid Colson absolutely just was able to take it. She was able to deal with it. It's one of those things where you've now got, like, players are either able or not able to deal with that. And with Chicago Sky, they simultaneously had a bunch of players who weren't able to deal with that. And because they were so shit, they didn't even benefit from the good parts of having a lot of eyes on you because they were terrible. because they were absolutely terrible. Like they basically had permanently the negatives involved with that. Just like all the negatives involved through the first 10 games playing with Caitlin Clark. Like that is the thing. There are a lot of negatives to it if you're not winning. And that's what happened with the Sky. So obviously, it appears we're going to get great players not quite how she envisioned. They'll be seeing them in the draft over the next 2 years. And the team will have reached a thanks if they finally turn their fortunes around this time. If they can get some picks in the dream, I don't think they're going to be great picks. But yeah, it says here about a source, there's no love lost when Angel returns for a new team. There's so much apprehension between the team and her. Everyone is happy. And everyone is happy that they didn't have to deal with her various controversies, whether she brings on herself or otherwise. Yeah, you know what? Like, I stand by this. Where it's like, everything with the Chicago Sky was, nobody was in the right. Like, the Chicago Sky suspending her for half a game was bullshit. Then she faked an injury and brought down a fan wearing a Free Angel t-shirt. Like, when you're currently playing for a team, you don't do that shit. Like, that is like the most extreme version of a nightmare. But the organization was wrong with them. The organization realistically was wrong with what they did. But at the end of the day, it says here from the source saying teammates were getting sick of her, and to make this trade was very much needed for the health of the organization moving forward. I mean, yeah, I think it was, because there was no scenario where anyone was going to jump on board where the face of your franchise and the organization evidently hate each other. And like, it's not all on Angel here. It's on the Sky as well. From minute one, the Sky did not make life easy for Angel. They fired the coach that she loved. Like, it's tough to do that. And it's like, evidently, even though she was the one selling the tickets, the Sky didn't deem her as the face of their franchise. Like, there is logic to it. And she's the one who's selling every single ticket. The fans are there to see her. So she obviously feels a certain way. She feels like she is the face of the franchise. So look, I do personally believe that trading her makes a lot of sense. It works out best for both parties. It works out best for Angel. It works out best for the Sky. The Sky are going to be better. Angel's going to be in a better situation. This is going to be a win-win move. It is genuinely going to be a win-win move, because I do not see a scenario where Angel Reese returning to the Chicago Sky would have worked out well for anyone. And because of the whole circus that was involved in it, I do think it's easier to recruit free agents. Because you might be saying, oh, they don't have the facilities. Yeah, but they have the dollar dues. They have the money. I think it'd be easier to recruit free agents. So anyway, yeah, that's the video. See you guys.